Hello, my name is Ned, and I'm the host of BlackBoxOnlineRadio. Welcome to the Debunking series, where I'm going to be talking about some of the Zodiac killer suspects that I think are almost certainly not the Zodiac killer. First, giving a shout out to YouTube user Matt Levine, who suggested today's episode, Xenophon Anthony. And I do happen to agree that Xenophon Anthony is almost certainly not the Zodiac, for many reasons. But before we get into that, I would invite any of you to put any suspects that you would like to hear about in the comments section down below. And if we're kind of on the same page, then you might see that person in one of these debunking videos. I say that because this series is not meant to have any devil's advocate, not trying to weigh the pros and the cons, not talking about the merit of someone else's idea. I'm telling you about the suspects that I genuinely do not believe were the Zodiac killer. And Xenophon Anthony is a very good example of that. He is mostly a suspect because he has a connection to the murder of Paul Stine on October 11th of 1969. A young child witness reported that he saw this man named Xenophon Anthony walking in the vicinity of the murder of Paul Stine, the final confirmed Zodiac crime, October 11th, 1969. And when I first learned about that, I was like many people, it's like, oh my gosh, why aren't more people talking about this? I was like, oh my goodness, this could be some major breakthrough. But then I kept reading, and I found out that this child witness, who was like 8 or 9 years old, didn't see Xenophon Anthony at Paul Stine's taxi cab where the murder took place. He saw Xenophon Anthony walking in the vicinity of the area. The problem with that is Xenophon Anthony lived 15 minutes away. You saw a man walking around 15 minutes from his own home, approximately, of course, but I think you get the idea. How is that evidence of murder? I mean, was he seen also at Lake Herman Road? No. No witnesses there. The first crime in Zodiac activity? He was not. Was he seen near Blue Rock Springs? I don't think so. Was he seen near Lake Berryessa on September 27th of 1969 before the stabbing of Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard? Doesn't look like it. So then this turns into two pathways. Some people are like, number one, yeah, he is the Zodiac killer. This is just the only time that a witness happened to notice him. Not at the scene of the crime, but kind of walking nearby. The second point is they say, oh yeah, well, he committed the murder of Paul Stine, but there were actually other people who committed the Lake Herman Road murders, or the Blue Rock Springs shooting, or the Lake Berryessa stabbing. Yeah, those were other people. It was 4 different people. It's the 4 horsemen theory. That's just fudging the facts to try and make somebody's theory work. And this will also go to say that Xenophon Anthony developed somewhat of a business rivalry with an individual named Shel Cavalli, who was a Zodiac suspect in his own right, and that after the Lake Berryessa stabbing on September 27th of 69, there's a message written on the car door that has the Zodiac symbol. It says Vallejo, the dates of the Zodiac crimes, and the words, by knife. Now, some people think that that was Xenophon Anthony making a mockery of Shel Cavalli because Cavalli was a car dealer, and it's rumored that he even had this signature move of writing his name on the car door. So he's making a mockery of a business rival. Assumption, speculation. How do you know what Xenophon Anthony was thinking about? He's dead. We can't even ask him. And not only that, but I don't think he ever confessed to that. That's just guesswork, and it's not supported by hard facts. Some other points about why people think Xenophon Anthony could be the Zodiac killer come from a theorist named Kelly Marshall, who was the subject of the documentary Zodiac Rush to Editor, and a very, very intricate and very thoughtful way of solving the Zodiac Z340 cipher. And it's more or less that the 340 is the key to the cipher itself, that if you were to put them on top of each other, on transparent overlays, and then you're going to tilt one of them clockwise, the cipher would reveal a message. The first thing is, Kelly Marshall revealed the name Tony in the cipher. She thinks the Zodiac was Xenophon Anthony. Tony might be an acceptable nickname for somebody named Anthony if it was his first name, not his last name. You found the name Tony? Wouldn't that rather suggest another Zodiac suspect with the first name Tony? Not the last name Anthony. Sorry, that's unacceptable. And by the way, I believe Xenophon Anthony actually pronounced his name Xenophon. I saw it written out once that way. There, like in the brackets, they said you're supposed to pronounce it Xenophon Anthony, and he went by the nickname Xen, X-E-N, but it's pronounced Zine. So I just can't stop saying Xenophon out of a habit. I don't find that solution to the cipher to be very convincing, and many people were pulled into Kelly Marshall's world until David Oranchak, Earl Van Eyck, and Sam Blake revealed a more credible solution to the 340 cipher that has nothing to do with Xenophon Anthony. And also, some of the points that Kelly Marshall was using in that solution were that she found the letters A and X, the letters A and X together. That's your evidence of anything? Ridiculous. I mean, did Xenophon Anthony put his initials in other places too? An A and an X together? Did he invent the saxophone? Is he one of those people who would like to write the word Jax, J-A-X, together sometimes? Mortal Kombat 2? I mean, like, finding the letters A and X are not very significant of anything at all. Tax returns or something? Was that also invented by Xenophon Anthony? Even shopping wood in the forest? Oh yeah, if you were to flip X, A, and X. That's not hard evidence. That's not even something that you should be speculating about. You found the letters A and X together in the cipher, therefore it suggests any particular suspect, with the exception of being at the concluding part or the introductory part maybe, but even that is too much. Some other points against Xenophon Anthony being the Zodiac killer is the fact that he was a very tall and skinny guy. And when I first learned about that, I was like, should that really exclude somebody? I mean, most of the descriptions of the Zodiac killer are somebody who is beefy, barrel-chested, not extremely fat, but rather largely built. Someone who was almost built maybe like a football player, like an offensive lineman, but not overly flabby. And then I was like, okay, Xenophon Anthony is indeed a tall, skinny guy. He was a tall, skinny guy. But should that disqualify him immediately? So I got on Google Images the way that I would invite you guys to get on Google Images and just go through page after page of photos of Xenophon Anthony. Just put his name into Google in parentheses. Not Tony, sorry. Xenophon Anthony, however he chooses to say it. However he chose to say it, rather. And I went through page after page of photos of him. He is a tall, lanky, string bean, borderline stick figure individual. And I'm not saying that to be judgmental or any way. It just means that his body type is not consistent with the witness sightings. And I really just do not accept that walking in your neighborhood 15 minutes away from the home where you live is a good enough reason to think that somebody was the Zodiac killer. Maybe if he were seen walking 15 minutes away from every crime scene, even still, I don't even know if that would be enough evidence. It'd be cause for speculation. But that's just it. Speculation. I simply believe that the hard facts aren't there to support Xenophon Anthony. Xenophon, Xeno, AX, XA, that guy, as being the Zodiac killer. But if you want to disagree with me, you can put your ideas down in the comments section below. Please share anything you would like to say about Xenophon Anthony or the Zodiac killer mystery. And as I said, today's episode was requested by one of the listeners. If you want to share some things about a suspect that you would like to hear about, put your ideas down below in the comments section, and I will try to respond to them if I genuinely agree with you. Because this series is going to focus on suspects whom I absolutely disagree with, and Xenophon Anthony is another one. I think I said his name right that time. Okay, and as always, you can like and subscribe, follow along with these discussions. If you would like to hear more about the Zodiac Killer mystery and other true crime cases, I do the Anything Goes segment on Friday. Any subject is fair game. Been talking a lot about Jack the Ripper, the Long Island serial killer mystery as of late. But that's all for me now. I will see you on Instagram for the bonus podcast. Until next time.